Hello everyone, and welcome to my 5,000 subscribers Q&A video. As promised, I decided that I would do a Q&A video to commemorate reaching 5,000 subscribers on this channel, which I do thank you guys for. And so to show my appreciation, you guys get to learn a little bit more about me and maybe learn a few things that you just might not have known. So, what is my opinion on the Lost Wave community? So, from what I've heard about it, it's pretty simple. It's just, unidentified songs. And to me, I have covered some of them on my channel, but it's not a community that I would consider myself to be a part of. So I kind of just, if I come across something that's interesting, I'll cover it on this channel. Otherwise, I'm not really involved. From the seasons I've covered so far, what are my favorite and least favorite Fairly Odd Parents episodes? So my favorite episode would probably be either Schools Out the Musical or Channel Chasers. I know that's kind of the cliche answers to pick, but I do really like those episodes. And as far as my least favorite, it would have to be Vicky Gets Fired or Lights Out, one of the two. I go back and forth pretty often on which one I hate more. What is my favorite part of making my videos? Well, it is the research, I would have to say. After all, it is kind of tough and tedious sometimes writing a script and getting it to be long enough to be video form. I have a really hard time lengthening my scripts because, I don't know, there's just something about the fact that I can't get what's in here onto a Word document in, all at once. So I have to kind of do it in shifts and come back to it. What is my favorite lost media topic that I've researched? It would probably have to be all of the ones that you see in my videos that don't involve the Lost Media Wiki, because to me, those are more personal to me, and they're things that you guys might not have seen before. What's my favorite indie game? I don't know, I had to think about this for a while, but I think I'm gonna go with Axiom Verge. Ever since I played it on the demo PS4 at Target, I have really enjoyed it. What is the most intriguing piece of lost media that I have reviewed? Well, I don't review pieces of lost media. Review implies that I give my opinion on it, and clearly I don't do that. My, lost media series is more a documentary style series of videos, and it's not really, I don't really interject my opinion into it because that's really poor form in my opinion. What are some of my favorite albums? Damnation by Opeth, and Holographic Universe by Scar Symmetry. What's the most obscure piece of lost media that I've covered on my channel? Probably all the way back in the very first episode, Popcorn Dragon, because that's something I don't hear anyone talk about pretty much ever. And so I think the lost media community, I think if they would try to maybe talk about it more, it could, lead somewhere. What's a cliche you enjoy? Don't really like cliches. I can't think of one that I think is good. What are my favorite Mario games? Well, if we're going by Mario Kart or spin-offs, my favorite Mario spin-off game is probably Mario Kart Wii. But if we're going by strictly just the platforming games, it's probably Mario Galaxy. I had the most fun with that, and it's probably the most unique in terms of its physics. Is there any genre of shows that you just can never get into? For me, a lot of that is anime. I try to watch a lot of the popular ones, and what happens is I watch half a season and then I just don't like it anymore. Who's my biggest inspiration? Well, I think I've said this before, but I think it's Rebel Taxi. His videos, and he's been doing it a long time, his videos are very well edited, very well thought out, and so he's probably my biggest inspiration as a creator. What is my favorite food? Chick-fil-A sandwich. Favorite Pokemon and region? Well, I gotta say, Gastrodon really never fails to let me down whenever I play the game. I really enjoy using Gastrodon because there's a lot of ways you can use Gastrodon, plus it has the two east-west forms, which I really enjoy. But my favorite region actually isn't Sinnoh, where Gastrodon is from, but it actually is Unova, because I think the 5th generation is probably my favorite generation of all of Pokemon. What inspired me to start my channel and to make videos? Really, I don't think anything inspired me to do it. I just decided, hey, I want to do this, and so I did. It was actually spring break my junior year of high school when I made this channel, where I kind of had a lot of free time, and I decided, you know what, I'll make a video and put it on YouTube. And ever since then, that's what this has been. What video did I have the most fun making? Believe it or not, actually, the Friendiversary video I just uploaded a few months ago, and it's kind of done crazy numbers, so I'm glad to see people watching the video I had the most fun making. But I really, enjoyed something where I had very strong opinions about that awful episode. And also, I enjoyed the title joke at the beginning. I thought that was... I put a lot of effort into that, and I enjoyed doing it. What's the most shocking piece of lost media? And this person is basically talking about, something that you're shocked even got lost in the first place. So, for me, the answer to that would be Empress Chung, because it's a rare case of a movie that was actually released in theaters that is lost. And that, to me, there's almost no excuse for that to happen. If a movie is released in theaters and it becomes lost, that's a very rare thing to happen, and it doesn't, we don't cover a lot of pieces of lost media like that. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and, thanks for helping me get to this 5,000 subscribers milestone. More videos will be on the way.